When I think about the arts or technology in my education, I can just say that they are the building blocks of where I decided I wanted to be a lifelong learner. I was raised in a city that was very technological focused. At our school, we were very privileged. We had a lot of technology accessible to us. I got to take classes in CAD, which is like architecture, designing. I had photojournalism, where I was able to use the computers and the cameras that were of the time and able to manipulate those photos. And so those were like two of my favorite things that I got to do. And something that really helped me in regards to art or technology with my studies was when I took an AP Econ class in high school. I was having a really, really hard time remembering the information because it wasn't just something that was easy for me. So I chatted with my instructor, and when I talked to him, he was able to give me some different ways to study, and one of those ways was to study in color. He noticed that color seemed to be something that I was organized with, and it really did help. So what I was able to do is take my notes in color. I studied in color. When I took notes at all, I used highlighters in color. And even though that's not the traditional use of art, the use of color helped maintain my memory and was able to help me be able to establish those facts so I could retain them for later. And then in regards to technology, of course, that just makes everything in our life more accessible. It brings the world closer together. And by making the world smaller through technology, we're able to access so many other ways of education and see so many different people's points of view. And I just think that's invaluable. For instance, right now I have a family at home, and so I can't go to class every single day, but I'm able to attend classes because we have the ability to do things through technology. So that is what's enabling me to further my career and still establish the family routine that I wish for in my family. I think that for me, education would be so much different without art, without that freedom and without the ability to expand your knowledge in the arts, because that allows someone to think differently. The same aspects of mathematics, science, history, reading, English, those things are all great, but if you can look at them from another point of view, think about all the doors that are opening and the way that a conversation can change because you're able to influence the ideas through your knowledge in the arts and then being able to use technology to further that knowledge. So without technology, for me, my education would have been way more boring, and I don't know that I would have been someone that wanted to become a lifelong learner.